All right, give me just a second here. What the frick is this? There we go. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jack of All Trivia. This is the Inner Geekdom Division. I am James Shima, the King of Hearts himself, and we are getting ready for a monstrous Inner Geekdom tournament matchup here. The one and only arsonist Jay Burns going up against C-Squared himself, Caleb Clifton. This is going to be an interesting matchup. I have not had the pleasure of seeing Caleb compete before, so this is definitely going to be an interesting thing for me. It's be definitely fun to see how he stacks up against a veteran competitor, the likes of Mr. Jay Burns. But before we get into too much of anything, Haven Pendergast will be running the ones and twos. He's dealing with a little situation off camera at the moment, but we'll have him introduce himself here in just a little bit. For right now, let's go ahead and interview our competitors here today. First of all, we have the veteran himself, the arsonist Jay Burns. Jay, how you doing?
Well, brother, I can't really complain. I'm having a fucking fantastic life right now. I got a girlfriend, got a decent job, and I'm just here to kick some motherfucking ass. That's it. I've been itching for a fucking match. Now I got one. Let's fucking do this.
Absolutely right. Definitely Jay Burns, one of the, like I said, more veteran competitors, more experienced competitors. Definitely one of the most knowledgeable that we have seen here in the Inner Geekdom Division. He will be a tall task indeed for one. Mr. Caleb Clifton, C-Squared himself. Caleb, how you doing?
Doing pretty good, James. I'm ready for it. I know my stuff. There's a couple of categories that I'm, middling to not so good at, but I think I'm going to do pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. Maybe I'll beat Jay, maybe not. We'll just have to see.
Well, it never hurts to hopefully test your hand and see what you can do. Roll the dice, see what pops up. So
Exactly.
we're happy to have you. Let's not waste too much time, gentlemen. As you know, round number one is going to work as it should. 8 questions in 8 different geeky categories. Be sure to write your answers down on a whiteboard or piece of paper, whatever you happen to have at your disposal. Also, you will only have 15 seconds to do so. When I call both your names, you will reveal your answers and say them at the exact same time. Each correct answer will be worth 1 point. There is no penalty for missing a question, and there is a bonus question at the end of round 1 if you do get all 8 questions correct. With that said, let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is a Jack of All Trivia Inner Geekdom Division match scheduled for 3 rounds to a finish in the Inner Geekdom Tournament. Introducing first, making his debut in the revamped Jack of All Trivia Inner Geekdom Division, the one and only C-Squared Caleb Clifton.
Woo! Let's do it!
And his opponent, a well-respected veteran in Jack of All Trivia, and particularly the Inner Geekdom Division, he is the arsonist, Jay Burns. All right, gentlemen, I've explained the rules. You've all heard them. Don't forget, you also have 4 repeats to use throughout the course of the match. If you need a question repeated or if you need to stall for time, just toss one of those out. We do, of course, allow for technical repeats if there's just a garbled connection. Also, you have a challenge at your disposal. If you think a ruling went wonky, but it shouldn't have, throw that out there. Haven and I will deliberate, and we will render a ruling. With that said, arsonist, are you ready?
Fuck yeah.
C-Squared, you ready to go?
Let's do it.
Haven, you ready to rock my NWO, brother?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Then let's rock and roll. Ding, ding. All right, gentlemen, here we go. Round number 1. Question 1. Category is Back to the Future. What instrument does Marty play in his band?
Oh, that's a good question. Get them eased in, to the IG.
Yep, knock off a little ring rust, get a little loosey-goosey. Get ready to go, and we will be looking for answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All righty, and let's go to Jay Burns first.
Guitar?
Guitar is correct. And Caleb?
Guitar.
Well done. All righty. Smooth and steady wins the race. Here we go. Next question is the category of video game movies. Question number 2 in video game movies. Who played the role of Dr. Alan Rickon in Assassin's Creed? All right, both competitors feverishly writing down answers. Love the Assassin's Creed games. The movie, not so much. In 5, 4,
That's
Let's see it.
hard pass.
2, 1. Kind of like that Sonic movie that's coming out.
Fuck
All right,
off.
and Caleb, let's go with you first.
I've got Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons is correct. And Jay.
I never watched this piece of shit movie, but I said Jeremy Irons. It was either him or Ben Kingsley.
Nice.
Very good, very good, very good. All right. Both of them knocking it out of the park. You know what the worst thing is about that Sonic the Hedgehog movie is I'm going to have to sit through that because I'm going to have to write questions for it.
Yeah.
Just read the wiki page, bro.
That's what IMDb is for.
Looks like it's
All
from
right. Well, you guys
2003.
know me. I like throwing in those deep cut questions. So let's see here. Question number 3 is the
boy.
category of the Wizarding World. Who kills Cedric Diggory in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? Now, we will accept 2 different answers for this. Let's see which one these individuals choose to go
We
with.
got a turn against here.
I gave you both.
This match is actually live right now.
Oh, is it? Whoops.
Fuck.
Oh, well.
Live.
Yeah,
We
my
out,
fault.
baby.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jay first.
Wormtail, Peter Pettigrew.
Correct. And Caleb.
Wormtail, Peter Pettigrew.
All right. Aim that camera down just a little bit more because we can't quite see
Oh, I'm
your
sorry.
paper.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's not quite in frame. There we go. Okay, now I can see
Is
it.
that good? Sorry, man.
Yep, that'll be perfect. All right, 3 for 3 so far for both gentlemen. Let's see where the rest of this madness takes us. Question number 4, the category of the MCU. MCU, of course, having a big weekend at the box office. Let's see what they know about the other films. Who plays Malekith the Accursed in Thor: The Dark World?
The worst villain of the MCU, in my opinion.
Nah. Honestly, to me, the fake out on the Mandarin was worse.
Yeah,
5,
but are you a Mandarin fan?
4, 3. I am actually. 2,
Oh, okay. So there you
1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Caleb.
go. I have Christopher Eccleston.
That is correct.
Ooh.
And Jay.
Christopher Eccleston.
Very nice. All right, these guys are going punch for punch here. High game so far. Question number 5 is the category of Indiana Jones. In Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, as Willie screams at the campsite, Indy comments to Short Round that the worst thing about her is what?
Would
A little
make
bit of a wordy question for round 1, but let's see if these guys can pull it off here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All righty. We're going to need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right. Let's go to Jay first.
Oh, man, I took a shot in the dark. I said her lungs.
That is incorrect, actually. Let's go to Caleb.
I put her voice.
Unfortunately, that is also incorrect. He says the worst thing about her is the noise.
Okay.
Noise.
Okay. Makes
Correct
sense.
answer.
Gotcha.
All right. Well,
that's
the
not very.
perfect round is out the window, but let's see if these guys can keep it competitive as the rest of round 1 goes on. Question 6 is the category of mixed bag. Here we go. In Kingsman: The Secret Service, who plays the head of Kingsman, codenamed Arthur?
That's a good question. This was a really fun movie when it came out. Surprised a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I didn't mind the sequel either. Was it a step down? Absolutely, but I still thought it was fun.
Yo, I love the
Yeah.
fact that they kidnapped fucking Elton John in that movie.
Yeah.
Which is cool because Taron Egerton is actually playing Elton John in Rocket Man.
Yeah.
I know.
They went full circle with that.
4,
You sure did.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, Caleb.
James, that would be Michael Caine.
Very good, and I appreciate the Dan Merle-esque impression attempt. Very nice. And Jay Burns.
You mispronounced it, sir. It's my cocaine.
Yep, there you go. Michael Caine is correct. All right, very good.
I did have
Still
Michael
tied up.
Caine written down though. I just.
I know.
Okay.
All right, question number 7 is going to come in the category of Star Trek. All right, in 2009's Star Trek, on what planet does Kirk first meet Scotty?
This one should be relatively, if you know your Star Trek.
Yeah, if you're paying attention, yeah. Much like Star Wars, there's so many different worlds. You gotta make sure you got a few of them in your back pocket at all times. 5,
Oh yeah.
4,
Fucking planets
2,
questions.
2,
Yep.
1.
Yeah.
Pens down. As long as nobody wrote Bespin. In any case, let's go to Jay Burns first.
Delta Vega.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
And Caleb.
Man. Yeah, I didn't have it.
Oh, all right. First miss. Well,
Second.
first solo miss
Second
by
miss.
Caleb. Yeah. Yeah. Second miss there. So Jay takes a 1-point lead. Final question in round number 1 is going to come in the category of Marvel films. All right. Who plays the albino mutant Caliban in Logan?
Ooh. I like this guy a lot in other film he was in.
Mm-hmm. I like him in a lot of his other projects. He had a nice spot on Big Bang Theory for a little bit.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, he was in a romantic comedy that I really enjoy, and this guy was going crazy in that movie.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All right, let's go to Caleb first.
He also directed an awesome underrated film this year, Fighting with My Family, Stephen Merchant.
That is correct.
Stephen Merchant is correct. And Jay.
Oh, my favorite movie that he's in is The Tooth Fairy. It's Stephen Merchant.
Very good.
Nah.
All right.
Because they went last year. He drops the N-word in that film when he's with rap.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Yep.
yeah.
But no, solid round by both competitors. I think this is actually, one of our most competitive round ones that we've had up to this point. Jay Burns is currently with a 1-point lead, 7-6 over Caleb Clifton. So this is going to be an interesting turn of events. Let us now move into round number 2. Round number 2 is going to work like this. I currently have a random number generator set between the numbers of 1 and 12. Each number is going to correspond with a different movie category. If you do not like the category you are given at first, you may take a mulligan, unless, of course, you land on player's or opponent's choice, in which case your fate will either be in your own hands or the hands of your opponent. So you will get 5 questions in whichever category you land on. Each of them will be worth 2 points. However, if you do need a little extra help, you may choose multiple choice, in which case the value of the question will drop to 1 point. Also, keep in mind, gentlemen, that there is stealing permitted in this round. So if you do not know the question, there isn't a chance that your opponent may steal those points. With that said, Mr. Burns, you are currently in the lead. Would you like to have your number generated first or defer to Mr. Caleb Clifton?
Fuck it. Roll them dice, bruv.
You got it.
Ooh,
All righty. All right. You landed on category number 9. Category number 9 is going to correspond with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Would you like to keep it or go again?
Hard pass.
Okay. You landed on category number 12, which is the category of Marvel films.
Okay.
Here we go, Jay. The category of Marvel films. Question 1. In Spider-Man 2, who plays Dr. Kurt Connors?
Dylan Baker.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Question number 2. In Blade 2, what is the name of the disease that has been mutating vampires?
I actually know this one.
I think I do too, but give me multiple choice just in case.
Okay. Is it A, the Revenant virus, B, Demon virus, C, Blackheart virus, or D, Reaper virus?
I'm gonna go with the obvious one and say D, the Reaper virus.
And that would be correct for 1 point. All right. Question number 3. In Deadpool 2, while his powers are dampened due to the collar and believing himself useless, Deadpool compares himself to which other comic book character?
Hawkeye.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice pull.
Thank you. Is it? No.
Right.
Come on.
Knocking these out the park.
Question number 4. In Big Hero 6, what was the first name of Professor Callahan's daughter who was lost during a teleportation experiment gone wrong?
Multiple choice. I hate that I have to go there because I love this fucking movie.
All right. Is it A, Abigail, B, Brenda, C, Christine, or D, Darla?
I'm gonna go with
And yes, I
A,
chose
Abigail.
the letters specifically. Yes, Abigail is correct for 1 point. All right. And your final question in the category of Marvel films. In The Amazing Spider-Man, Kurt Connors tests his limb regeneration serum on what test subject before eventually using it on himself? Need an answer in 5, 4,
Mice.
3. Mice is correct.
Okay. Ooh, fuck. It was a shot in the dark. It was either mice or it was lab rats.
Well, there is quite a distinction between the two, so you
Exactly.
ended up very lucky with that. So, all right, well, with that, Jay Burns has gotten himself one heck of a lead, currently 15 points to 6. So this is going to be an interesting turn of events. All right. So, Caleb, your number is currently being generated. Are you ready?
I am ready, James.
All righty. You landed on category number 4, which is going to be the category of Star Trek. Would you like to keep it or go again?
Yeah, I'd like to go again.
Okay. All right, you landed on category number 11, which is the category of the MCU.
All right.
All right, here we go. All right. Question number 1 in the category of the MCU. Reporter Christine Everhart, whom Tony sleeps with in the first Iron Man film, writes for which publication?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, the Washington Post, B, Time Magazine, C, the New York Times, or D, Vanity Fair magazine?
New York Times.
And that is incorrect. Jay Burns for the steal.
Vanity Fair.
That is correct. 1 point.
Should have gone. That's what I thought.
All righty. Question number 2 for you, Caleb. Here we go. Which MCU actor said the following? Keep in mind, we're looking for the actor.
The actor.
Mark, you always wear such nice suits.
Can you repeat it? It broke
Cut
up.
out. Not a problem. Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah.
All right. Again, which MCU actor said the following? Stark, you always wear such nice suits.
I know this one.
Can you do a repeat?
Yeah, I can give you one repeat. Yep. All right, that's your first official one. Which MCU actor said the following? Stark, you always wear such nice suits. For an answer in 5, 4, 3,
Can you give me multiple
2,
choice?
1. All right, yep, multiple choice. Is it A, William Hurt, B, Sam Rockwell, C, Guy Pearce, or D, Gary Shandling?
Yeah, it is William Hurt. I completely forgot.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good pull.
Post-credit scene
Yeah.
for the Incredible Hulk. Yep.
I knew it was Ross, but I just blanked on the actor's name.
All right. Question number 3. In Age of Ultron, Falcon describes his and Cap's search for Bucky as a what?
Sorry, it broke up again. I didn't hear that.
Yeah. Okay. In Age of Ultron,
Mhm.
Falcon describes his and Cap's search for Bucky as a what? Caleb is
Wild
currently
Goose
out of
Chase.
nine. That is incorrect. Jay for a 2-point steal.
Needle in a haystack.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for missing persons case.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Dang it.
All right. Question number 4. In which MCU film will you see Stan Lee cameoing as a bartender?
King is a bartender. Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Thor the Dark World, B, Doctor Strange, C, Ant-Man, or D, The Incredible Hulk? Five, 4, 3.
Can you repeat those again?
Yeah, I can give you a repeat on the options. A, Thor the Dark World, B, Doctor Strange, C, Ant-Man, or D, The Incredible Hulk?
Is it Ant-Man?
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
All right. So, here we go. Final question in the category of MCU.
Mhm.
What is the name of the snow-covered planet where we first see Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna need multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Contraxia, B, Yardrad, C, Malvor, or D, Vormir?
Pretty sure it's Contraxia.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good pull.
Oh man.
All right.
Nice.
So that will bring us into round number 3. Right now, Jay Burns is still in with a healthy lead here. We are looking at a score of 16-9. So Caleb's got a little bit of work to do here in round number 3. All right, gentlemen, round 3 is going to work like this. You will each select 3 numbers between the range of 1 and 15. The number will correspond to the different category. The first question will be worth 2 points, the second worth 3 points, and the third worth 5 points. At the end of this round, we will either have a winner or we will go into sudden death. Jay, since you were in the lead, would you may choose your 3 numbers first.
I'm sorry, what was the range again?
1 to 15.
Seven, 2, and 12.
7, 2, and 12. All right, and Caleb.
5, 10, and 13.
5, 10, and 13. Okay. So, Caleb, you will be up first. In order to tie, Jay, you need a minimum of 7 points, so you can afford to miss either your 2 or your 3-pointer, but you cannot miss both.
Okay.
So here we go. Your first question is going to come in the category of category number 5, and that is the category of Middle Earth.
God damn it.
All right. For 2 points, Caleb. Who encourages Isildur to cast the One Ring into the fires of Mount Doom?
Oh, that's Elrond.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. Question number 3 is going to come in the category of category 10, and that is the category of mixed bag.
Okay.
Right. In Dread, starring Carl Urban, who plays Mama's Gang's computer expert?
I always forget this is a movie.
Mm-hmm. Darn good movie, too.
Can you repeat it again?
Yep, I can give you one repeat. That's 2. All right, I'm going to reword it just a little bit. In Dread, who plays the computer expert for Mama's Gang? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know.
All right. The correct answer we were looking for was Donald Gleason.
Oh, really?
Yep, Donald Gleason. Yep,
General Hugs himself.
that is correct. All righty. All right, your last question is going to come in category number 13. 5 points. You are looking at the category of DC movies. All right. For 5 points to stay alive. At the end of Batman, Mask of the Phantasm, what object does Bruce find in the Batcave that indicates Andrea may still be alive?
Oh, man.
Keep in mind, you do still have 2 repeats left. Five, 4, 3,
Repeat.
2. All right. In Batman, Mask of the Phantasm, at the end of the film, what object does Bruce find in the Batcave that indicates Andrea may still be alive? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Can you repeat again?
One.
One more.
All right,
One more.
last repeat. All right. At the end of Batman Mask of the Phantasm, what object does Bruce find in the Batcave that indicates Andrea may still be alive?
I feel like he's tooling with me.
100% possibility.
Is it a photo of her and Bruce?
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, the arsonist, Jay Burns. The correct answers we would have accepted were either her necklace or her locket. There was specifically there might have been a photo there, but it was specifically inside a locket.
Gotcha.
That's why we couldn't accept that answer, I'm afraid. All right, with that out of the way, one heck of a match, hard fought. Caleb did his best to kind of strike back at the end of that match, but holy cow, one heck of a competition by both of these gentlemen. Haven, why don't you go ahead and see how each of these guys are feeling right now?
All right, let's go to our winner this evening. Jay, the arsonist Burns, you scored a lot of points in your first 2 rounds, man. You know, you had a great showing in round 1. You know, you fucking knocked out everything in round 2, and you didn't have to answer anything in round 3, man. How you feeling?
I'm sick and tired of being second best in this league. There isn't an IG competitor out there other than Grant Gregory who can challenge what I know. I'm sick and tired of having to play people that are below me. I will give my opponent credit. He did a fantastic job with what he did. I'm just ready to finish this fucking tournament. I'm ready to destroy everybody else and take what is rightfully mine, that IG championship belt. Other than that, good game to my opponent. Thank you guys for doing this. Apparently, when I'm well rested, I play a lot better than when I work a 14-hour day.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man, you had a pretty good showing in this one, man. You're one step closer to facing Grant Gregory. Hopefully, when that match comes into fruition, it'll be historic. Now, let's go to our unfortunate loser, C Squared. You had you navigated round 2 as best you could, but you just couldn't make up the ground, man. How you feeling?
Honestly, Haven, I'm pretty upset with my second round. I knew I couldn't take Star Trek because that's my worst category. But yeah, I thought MCU was one of my strengths. It's just the questions were really tough. So I need to study up on my MCU. You know the Dread question. The only people I remembered from Dread was Carl Urban and Lena Headey as Mama.
That's more people than I remember.
So, it is what it is. I'm happy to be a part of the Inner Geekdom. I want to climb the heights of Grant and Jay both. Um, I'll tell you, Jay, the past couple of days, I've been studying all of your matches, trying to learn your strengths and weaknesses, and you are a phenomenal competitor. You know your crap, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really do. And don't take anything I say seriously. You did a fucking
Oh,
hell
I
of a
know.
job.
I know.
I was surprised that like we were as neck and neck as we were in the first round. It
Me
really
too.
it really surprised the fuck out of me. I
Yeah.
thought I was gonna come in here and literally just mop the floor with you because I'd never seen any one of your matches. But nothing but respect to you, bud.
Well, this is my third match, so I'm going to keep on playing, and hopefully we get to play again, and maybe it'll be a better match next time.
Oh, dude, I'm so down. I'll play you any day.
All right. These both guys came with high spirits and they leave on high spirits. Back to James Shimo.
Absolutely, absolutely. Great competition from both competitors. Obviously, Jay Burns moves on in the Inner Geekdom tournament. The first round is coming to a close soon, and very soon we will see exactly how the quarterfinal rounds will shape up and who will be matched up with one another. Jay Burns could very well find himself in the finals of this Inner Geekdom tournament, could find himself right back in the hunt for Grant Gregory in that Inner Geekdom championship. And as far as Caleb goes, honestly, when it comes to the MCU category, considering we just had a giant MCU free-for-all style match, yeah, some of those questions probably got a little deeper cut than he wanted, and that's just the challenge when you have so many films to choose from. You've already exhausted all of the quote unquote softball questions. You're going to get left with some of the deeper cuts, and that's just something you can't exactly prepare for. But you can't prepare for exactly which questions are going to come up, but you can't prepare yourself to be ready for any question that might. So just shows you got a little extra studying to do, and that's not a bad thing because it means you get to watch more quality movies like the MCU. So look at that way.
More quality movies like Dread.
With that being said, we will wrap it up here, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a lot of fun. Let's go around the horn really quickly and see where we can find all of these great gentlemen. First of all, to our victor this evening, Mr. Jay Burns. Jay, how you doing?
Man, I'm doing fantastic. You can find me bullshitting about Game of Thrones and possibly Endgame here in the next coming week on my YouTube channel at Jay Burns with the Brotherhood Without Advertisements, which our glorious commissioner is a part of. You can find me on Instagram at bargang_Burns with a Z. You can find me on Twitter at jburns253 with a Z. You can find me kicking the shit out of everybody everywhere I go in IG matches, apparently. But other than that, yeah, you can find me getting sloppy drunk and hanging out with my girl. So, yeah, that's where you can find me.
There you go.
Valamogulis, sir. And in that case, let us move on now to Mr. Caleb Clifton. Caleb, where can everybody find you?
I'm on the Facebook group. You can find me on Facebook, Caleb Stephen Clifton. Also, me and my buddies are about to start a podcast. Actually, we did the first episode last week, but we're going to get it out there. It's called Film Twits. So when that starts coming out, I'll start promoting it on the site. Check it out, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Hell yeah.
Awesome stuff. And, of course, our gentleman running the ones and twos today, one of the founders of Jack of All Trivia, Haven Pendergast. Thanks for co-hosting, man. Where can everybody find you?
They can find me on Facebook at Jack of All Trivia and, of course, on YouTube at Jack of All Trivia.
Rock and roll. Awesome stuff. And, of course, you can find me right here at Jack of All Trivia, the King of Hearts, James Shimo. I, of course, run the Inner Geekdom divisions here. Monday nights is when we usually run. Had to do a little bit of improvising today to get this match in. Also, you can find me over in the Wrestling Trivia. I am the reigning champion there. You can find me kicking all kinds of ass over there. You can also find me competing in the movie divisions on Tuesdays where I'm usually getting my ass kicked, but I'm starting to come up a little bit more. And, of course, you can find me in the upcoming comic book free-for-all coming up in just a little bit here in Jack of All Trivia. Just a little under 45 minutes left. So be on the lookout if you guys are watching this live. Stick around for that. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will wrap it up here, and I, the King of Hearts, will bid you all adieu. So, for the arsonist, for C Squared, for the villain, I'm the King of Hearts saying goodbye, mwah, and good night.